New today, we are hearing strong words from the entire Democratic Party in our state. They are frustrated because they lost a representative to the Republican Party.
So we want to show you the new balance of power in the House of Representatives in the state after Tricia Cotham decided to move across the aisle. Remember, Republicans already hold a majority in the state Senate, meaning now the party as a whole can override Governor Cooper's vetoes, anyone he makes.
WRAL's NC Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie has been speaking with lawmakers all day. Laura, this move, it is such a big one for several key votes on things that impact people every day.
Chris, we don't even know what all might be on that list, but we have a pretty good sense. You know, the move today will likely make it possible for Republicans to pass their key legislative priorities, regardless of opposition from Governor Roy Cooper. And that list is likely to include things that like voting rights, abortion rights, and LGBTQ rights, among others. Cotham isn't saying at this point whether her positions on those issues have changed, but she said the Democrats shamed her for having a different perspective. Tricia Cotham campaigned as a Democrat's Democrat, winning a contested primary in a heavily Democratic district. Just 5 months after winning her seat, she announced she's leaving the party and joining the Republicans. She claims she was mistreated by the Democrats because of her close friendships with Republican leaders, including House Speaker Tim Moore.
I was shunned. I was called a traitor. You can't trust her.
Cotham said she was harassed, belittled, and even bullied, and was told not to come to caucus meetings.
One of the absolute worst moments, which was a deal breaker, a turning point for me, was when I was criticized for using the American flag and the praying hands emoji on all my social media platforms.
House Democratic leader Robert Reeves said no one in his caucus leadership has done any of that, and he doesn't believe it's true. He said he and Cotham had been friends for many years, but he says she should resign because her district voted to elect a Democrat.
Not dissimilar to the George Santos situation in the sense of you can't tell voters that this is who you are, and they vote you in based on that, and then, you know, they get a whole another thing.
Reeves said he hopes Cotham will stay true to the issues she campaigned on, like abortion. And he said there's no bad blood. The Democrats have already moved on to the work of the day.
That's what we've got to be focused on. If we focused on hurt feelings all the time, we'd spend all our time like we were in 6th grade, and we don't do that. Now, there may not be bad blood among House members, but when it comes to the state Democratic Party, they're pretty angry, to say the least. They say Cotham's choice has put the reproductive freedom of women statewide in jeopardy. We'll have more on that angle of the story for you at 5 o'clock.